Hello, my children. This is your father, and I am going to leave a video. I'm going in for an operation tomorrow, and the doctor was going through all these things that could happen, and obviously one is death. Hey, I'm 63 years old. If I die tomorrow, I lived a long, full, wonderful life. I couldn't ask for anything more. You know what I know about life, and I'll pass it on to you, that there's rich people, billionaires or millionaires, that are miserable. So money is not everything. Yes, I would like to have a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but money isn't the answer to anything. I don't know what happened to my thing there, but anyways, I lived a long, lovely life. And I got 4 wonderful kids that I love dearly. And I would die for you guys. And you guys will know what that's like when you get older, that parent instinct that's installed in human beings and animals actually do. That's what you do. You protect your cubs, you protect your litter, you protect your kids, your children. But anyways, Joe, fantastic human being. Little rage in you, bro, you got to work on, but fantastic otherwise. I love you. I think you're great. What you're doing is great. You're just couldn't be more proud of it. Couldn't be more proud of it. Katie, just a sweetheart. Sweetheart of a little girl when I was growing up. When you were growing up, you were just the sweetest, cutest, most wonderful, easiest person to take care of. A child to take care of. Joe was a good baby too, by the way. Just a wonderful, wonderful daughter. Couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, my gosh, 3 boys and 1 wonderful, beautiful child girl. Whatever. I know people are hung up on gendering or whatever, but you were a girl when you were born. That's what they told. That's what the doctor told me. But anyways, I love you, baby girl, and I couldn't ask for anything better than you. And I couldn't ask for anything better. Jacob, my goodness, dude, are you kidding me? You are the definition of a perfect child. When you look up in the dictionary of a perfect child, Jacob picture is in there. He is a sweetheart. He's got the biggest heart I'm gonna cry. The biggest heart in the world. I don't like you wrestling because I don't think you have it in you. You do it, but you do. It's almost like you're not trying to hurt the other person. So I don't know what else to say, but I just worry about you getting hurt too, and I don't think you want to really get in there and fight, like a rage, get in there. I don't think it's in your heart, and that's good. You don't want that in your heart. You want to be loving and caring the way you are. I think you're very smart. The lawyer thing really impressed me. That taking on 2 things at once impressed me. The only advice I'd give to you, and fatherly advice, fatherly loving advice, is try not to burn the candle at both ends, because no matter who you are, that catches up to you at the end. So bite off as much as you can chew. That's all you got to do. And I think you'll be just fine. You got the brains, your work, everything. You're concerned about school. You're concerned about how other people feel about you. That's really good. And you go through life doing what is right. You know right and wrong, and you choose the right path. We all know right and wrong, but a lot of people don't choose the right path. So a lot of things, like if something should happen with your child or whatever, you don't have to say, you should have did this and you should have did that. You can go up to your child and say, okay, all those kids were doing that, and then you went up and did the same thing. What should you have done? And they'll tell you the right choices that they should have made, but they didn't make them. So we all have that in us, what's right and wrong. And Jacob does everything right. Everything right. I've never seen him go, fuck them, and go after them or do something mean to someone. He's always like, oh, you don't do that or whatever. Just, my God. What more can you ask for? You can't. You can't ask for a better son. And I'm not saying anything bad about Jack or Joe or Katie or whatever, But come on, you guys, look at Jake, right? Just a calm, cool, mellow, perfect human being that we Earthlings need more of on this earth. But Jake, I love you more than anything I can say. Jackson, you, my friend, are funny. You're witty. I think you're athletic. I don't know if you know that, but I think you can do things that you don't know you can do. Same thing with Jake. Same thing with all of you. You have natural talent that I inherited through my dad or my mom or both or something, and that you guys inherited through me and probably your mom. And Michael does skateboarding and stuff like that. So, but you all are athletic. You all can do things. You just don't know. But I think Jack is that. You don't think you're smart. Same with you, Joe. You don't think you're smart. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Joe, at your age, you're smarter than I was. Jack, at your age, you're way smarter than I was. I mean, you're reading at a level that I couldn't read at until I was 16, 17. When I started reading books. Not very hard books to read, but I read books. I don't know why I started reading books. And it helped me out where I can read a little bit now and get by. But you are smarter than you know, Jackson, and you should be proud of that. And just try. That's all you got to do is try. I don't think you realize you don't look for the easy way. There's things you have to do in the road. Look at your older brother, Jacob, and try to emulate him. The secret in life is you don't envy sinners. You don't envy those like me, crazy person. And oh yeah, Mr. Cool. When I was in high school, I was a cool guy and whatever. Now look at me driving a fucking truck. Nothing wrong with it. I love this job, but I should be retired right now. But anyways, that's where the cool guys go. You can find the cool guys all in prison or whatever, under bridges, dead or living underneath the bridges. But you want to emulate the smart. You want to follow and look up to the smart people, the mild people like Jacob and your grandpa Vince. Just be mellow. Don't rage. Someone does something to you, if they're not touching you, oh well, just say okay and just walk away. Say I don't want no trouble and walk away and stuff like that. Don't get mad and don't go at them, because even though you win a fight, you don't win it because you end up in jail. But anyways, I want to make this. I'm going in tomorrow for a procedure on my heart, and the cardiologist told me that there could be complications, and I just got worried because I just have a bad feeling. This is my second one, but I always have a bad feeling getting these done, because I lost a really good friend, Al Peterson, when we were young. He had a bad heart, and they did a thing like that on him, and he died. My uncle had a stroke having one done, so I don't want to end up in a vegetable state and then not having said goodbye to you guys. I should tell you that I'm going through to have this done, but I don't want to. So I'm going to leave a video, and I'm going to keep in contact with you as much as I can here. And I just want to let you know I love you guys. And again, think about the child when you are ahead, when you get married or whatever, if you adopt a child or want a child or whatever. But when you do, back in the old days when we used to do stuff like that, nowadays it's not cool or whatever, but I envisioned what my kids would be, and I would hope they would be exactly what you guys are. I'm going to ask for anything more. I love you more than anything ever. And again, for me, I had a wonderful life. All the bad things I've been through, I know that, and stuff, but you know what? I couldn't ask for anything more. Anything more. The biggest achievements in my life, one time Joe asked me that, and I says, you are, because he was my only child at the time. You're the biggest achievement that I can't explain the feeling to you, holding your child in your arms when you're born. Sorry for crying all that, but that's what I do. When you get old, you cry. And you get up in the middle of the night for no reason at all. But I love you guys. I had a wonderful life. I got wonderful kids. And if I died right this second, I'd be happy. And I believe in God, and I believe that there's a resurrection, just like the Bible says. I believe in that. And so should you guys, because you know why? I wouldn't steer you in a wrong direction. I wouldn't say, hey, go follow Moonies and go to this cult here or whatever. I wouldn't do anything like that if I was into it. I would. Here's what I tell you: is that the Bible, everything that's written in the Bible is happening right now around us, and that was written 7,000 years ago. And there's a lot of stuff that they say in the world, so-called smart people, and they say that there is no God. This is why we are formed out of meteorites and blah, 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 you know. But if that's true, we would all be mosquitoes, or we'd all be one species. That's a simple way to look at it. But anyways, so I believe in that. And I think you guys should really look into it, because the life after this is far better than anything we could have. But anyways, I love you guys. And hopefully everything is all right. But if this is my last video to you, hey, look at driving it out in the country. I'll take this out. Driving out in the country. I've been doing this for 7 years. I love it. I love it. I go in and there's some really nice people I deliver parts to. What couldn't be a better life. Right here. I couldn't ask. Matter of fact, I was having trouble getting a job when me and Christina, your mother, not Joe's mother, but got a divorce and stuff. I was lost. I didn't know what I was going to do because no one would hire me. But I prayed and I prayed and I prayed to get a job where I would drive a truck and deliver parts. And look, I got it. You know, and I wasn't being bad. I wasn't being mean. I was helping people and I was being kind to people. I rage. I do rage, but when I rage, I believe people are being mean. And they probably are. But you don't rage and you don't yell at them, because I've never got mad at somebody and said, you stupid, blah, 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 you did this. And I never had them go, oh, you know what? You're right. They never do that. They yell back at you. And then it escalates, it gets bigger and bigger, and then you end up in jail. But anyway, I had a wonderful life, so just remember that. I'm not a billionaire, I'm not a scientist or anything like that, or a pilot or whatever, but I'm happier than a pig in shit. And I couldn't ask for anything more. Having wonderful children, and again, I'll tell you this too, it's the divorces I had with Christina, divorce I had with Sue, were my fault. I would like to apologize to them. You can tell your mom this. For Sue, I wish you never got involved with me. Not because of whatever. I love you. Still love you today. Think of you all the time. But to be around a person like me is not good. So for me getting involved with you, it was bad for you. It was good for me. It was bad for you. Me raging. I just remember that time walking down Wheelock, throwing that coat you bought me. Nice warm winter coat. And like a little kid, I got all mad. You know what? I can't apologize. I just can't. I laugh because it's just like, wow, I think of the shit I did to you. So I'm so sorry you got involved with me. Christina, the same with you. You were young. And again, I loved you more than anything. I just couldn't. I told my mom or whatever. I love her. I just love her. And then I blamed you for hypnotizing me and stuff like that. But again, raging on you and doing things to you. Your mind is so different than mine. You're more like your dad, you know, and I'm more like my dad and my mom mixed together, blah, and just yell and scream. But again, my fault. I could have did far better things, but I'm a narcissist. I'm a toxic. I'm full of rage sometimes, in like a ticking time bomb. You know, I'm better now. I mean, I'm not better. But anyways, apologize to your mothers, will you guys? That I am so sorry for what I done to them, and they deserve far better. I look at the women in my life: Sue, Christina, Shelley. 3 women I married. Couldn't marry any better women in the flipping world. And I rage on Shelley. I do the same thing I did with you guys, and I try not to and stuff, but I don't know. But just tell your moms that, and you know this, it was me. It wasn't your mom or anybody, it was me. And I apologize. That's all I can do. You know, and that's what I'm doing. But anyways, 15-minute video. I love you guys. Bye.